Hello there, my friends. Chris Marcus here with you for Arcadia Economics Weekly Market Wrap Up. Exciting things happening in the financial markets, and we are here on Tuesday, September 11th, 2018. Quick note, normally the weekly market wrap up has been on Thursday or Friday. Bunch of different exciting things happening. Going to be doing content for Miles Franklin and Stock Pulse, as well as keeping Arcadia up and running. So our schedule may change a little bit in the coming weeks as we get that all sorted out. But we will make sure to keep sending content here to Arcadia, and I do appreciate you watching. So with that said, let's dig in. Stock markets, again, broaching new all-time high territory, while gold and silver are again near the lows in a few years. Although interesting today, if we look at the bond market, that yield getting back very close to 3%. And again, I guess the way I've phrased it several times over the past year is that the more rates rise, more likely the bubbles are to pop, and the sooner that is likely to happen. So certainly we'll keep an eye on that. Quick look over at cryptocurrencies, still around the lows of the year. Bitcoin 6,300, Litecoin at 51.55. So certainly if you still think the technology is valid and you were interested in buying, in my opinion, this is a good time to do so. Although, again, you need to make your own decisions. I'm not offering licensed legal financial advice, but certainly they look like good levels to me. And especially we'll see the reason why, because again, the establishment system running into more and more chaos. Here, even CNBC reporting rates are about to hit a key level that could cause trouble for stocks. Certainly, if rates continue to go up, that would be a big challenge for the stock rally to continue. So definitely going to be keeping an eye on the interest rates. Along with that, here we see U.S. trade deficit jumps by most in 3 years. Again, even the mainstream media reporting on how that's a problem, because at the same time the U.S. is engaged in trade wars, there's also the debt loads, the trade imbalances, all of which it will be fascinating to see how they're resolved. And to the degree that, again, I said this about a year or two ago, and people seem to think it was far-fetched, although hearing more and more comment on it now, how Donald Trump does have a lot of experience with the bankruptcy code. And at least the numbers as presented on the surface, I mean, it just simply doesn't add up, whether we're talking about the 21 trillion of debt, the ongoing deficits. So how that will be resolved will sure be fascinating to watch, because those issues are there. And that's why, again, I know this is a real challenge for many investors right now, where they see cryptos getting pummeled, gold and silver getting pummeled. They're tired of hearing about the manipulation. Yet what has left me always feeling pretty comfortable is that until Social Security and Medicare are resolved, till the trade balance is resolved, it's really a mystery as to, well, actually, it's not a mystery. I mean, it's clear that to me that there has to be something taking the place of a bankrupt system, and I continue to feel that's metals and cryptos. Apparently, I'm not alone, because here is a Russian lawmaker suggesting gold-linked cryptocurrency for arms exports. And was interesting to see Russia should consider possibility of conducting transactions in cryptocurrencies linked to gold. And Miles Franklin, that I do some writing and other things for, actually has already developed that, which it's called Vault Chain Blockchain. If you type in Vault Chain Blockchain is the finest way to own gold, you can catch the interview with Andy Schectman, owner of Miles Franklin, where he digs a bit more into that. But just interesting that here global leaders are calling for crypto-backed gold. There are a couple other crypto-backed gold products out there. So by all means, Vault Chain is not the only one, but certainly one that I would feel comfortable owning or recommending. And for more information on that, you can go to milesfranklin.com. And apparently, though, Russia not the only place looking for gold. President Nicolas Maduro said he is investing part of his personal savings in a gold-backed crypto certificate. So a lot of countries, really the only ones who claim to not be buying gold or understanding it are Ben Bernanke of the Fed, and certainly call this unofficial rumor / speculation. Yet I continue to hear a lot of folks that I personally think are likely to be correct say that beneath the surface, these guys in the banks are doing everything they can to get gold. It's been reported that on the latest Commitment of Traders reports that the banks are now net long gold, whereas they had been short for a while. So perhaps one way of phrasing it is that be careful when you hear Mnuchin or Warren Buffett talk about gold as a useless relic, because here it's Russia, Venezuela, as we will go in our next story. India's Reserve Bank bought gold for the first time in nearly a decade. I've written about many of the funds that are investing in gold. So a lot of increased activity. When that affects the pricing, we'll see. Although here's an interesting one. 2018 bullion American Silver Eagles temporarily sold out. And from the Mint, this is to inform you that due to recent increased demand, the United States Mint has sold out of its inventories of 2018 Silver Eagles, which is a little counterintuitive that, you know, we're presented with this idea nobody wants silver, nobody wants gold, the price is getting smoked because supposedly there's no demand. And yet here, at least the U.S. Mint has sold out. Although I am planning a video tour down to the Denver Mint to go snoop around there and see what can learn about metals. So stay tuned for that. That's on the schedule. And then the last story here, this is one for crypto owners on Bitcoin Ben's channel. On your mark, get set, grow. It's showtime, baby. Enjoy the show. And why I have this one in here is because he does get into some of the things crypto owners would be well served to be aware of in terms of leaving coins on an exchange or getting a good good wallet where your coins will be safe. I've learned a lot from Bitcoin Ben and think he knows his material. So certainly if you're a crypto owner and you're wondering, is it safe to leave it in Coinbase or one of the exchanges, I would definitely watch this because there are risks there that you want to be careful about. So with that said, thanks as always for watching and for supporting the channel. There's a lot of good things coming. Everything's going to be a lot more streamlined, and looking forward to sharing that with you. So hit that thumbs up button, go out and have a great night, and I will talk to you soon.